Greetings and welcome aboard the Heavy Metal Truckers. We are your hosts. I am Pincushion, that is Doppler, and Frosty is unable to be with us this evening due to, we believe, home time reasons.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Basically. So, what we are going to be checking out now is the latest single from, I am so excited for this. It is Testament Infanticide AI. I probably butchered that to shit, and I'm getting irritated with these groups that are like trying to put in these interesting names that us average folk can't fucking read.
Infanticide AI, I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Yeah, okay. Trying to... Guys, just write fucking track names that we can read or potentially say.
So, I've never been the biggest Testament fan, in large part because I'm not really a thrash metal guy.
Right.
And while there were some cool things going on in this song, overall it still kind of fell into that not really my thing category, you know.
Right.
I mean, it wasn't bad by any means. It just,
yeah.
For me personally, it's not something that I would typically listen to or go out of my way to listen to, and
Yeah.
like for me, it was just okay. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know why I've never really been into thrash metal, but I just haven't. Whether
It's
it's
not
them,
something
Slayer,
for
whoever,
everyone.
it's just yeah, you know. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said, it wasn't bad. It's just not really my thing.
I got you. For a comeback from their last album, which I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't the biggest fan of. I got the album, listened to it maybe once or twice, and then haven't listened to it since then. Just it was me. Like not bad, but yeah. Whenever early, it's interesting because early Testament was a lot of like they sounded almost just like Metallica. Like you almost couldn't tell the difference, except with the exception of just knowing the voices and their unique characters. But they sounded so much like Metallica whenever they first started. I'm talking old school Metallica,
Right.
like pre-Black Album era, and then they kind of went almost into a more of a new metal way or sound, and then now they've kind of gotten to where they sound like a slightly modernized Slayer. So they've have an interesting kind of path of like changing up their, not necessarily their identity, but I guess you could say that just their sound in general or something of the sort. But for what it was, I enjoyed it. I don't know if it's just because I guess based on the subject matter, I've gotten so goddamn tired of hearing the term AI that it was annoying the same way the whole, like, some groups started writing about cancel culture, and whenever that was going on bigger, like 2 or 3 years ago, and it just at some point you just get tired of hearing about it, and it's just like, okay, yes, there's material to write about it, but everyone's fucking doing it, and it's just yeah. So for what it was instrumentally and vocally, I greatly enjoyed it, but just it was a typical metal anarchist take on AI, and
Right.
it's just like, we're gonna cease to exist, world's gonna end, yada yada, and it again, not that I'm opposed to all of it, like subject matter, but you just get tired of hearing about it after a while, especially the ways people just throw the conspiracies out there because social media and the internet and everything, how it's become over the past 10-15 years. It's just I get tired of hearing about it. But aside from that, for what it is, solid track. It was nice. It's nice to see these guys come back pretty strong for what it could have been. I was just so afraid that it was not going to be that great, which was actually pretty decent. I am intrigued to hear what else they come out with and see what direction they go. But
yeah, they got an album coming October.
Yeah, exactly. So, we might check that out. But guys, we hope you enjoyed this. We know it was short, kind of straight to the point, but sometimes that kind of goes that way. But we hope you enjoyed this. Maybe you're entertained. If not, fight us in the comments. But until next time, guys, keep rolling heavy.